Hello everybody and welcome back to Grocery Store Simulator. I didn't think I'd be coming back to this game so soon, but the game has had quite a big patch since I last played. And in their notes they say that over the past 2 weeks we have almost entirely reworked the game. We understand that our previous build did not meet some of your expectations, so we are asking you to give it another go. So here I am, giving it another go. There have been a lot of implementations, so we're going to go through some of those in this video. A lot of the stuff I said in my previous video has actually been addressed in this one. For example, the AI that complain, they aren't instantly going to complain apparently now. When they come to our checkout, they're not going to instantly complain unless we take a long time. A lot of the other bits and pieces have been like moving your racks and stuff around, and customization of the store and things is kind of there. And we have some sort of progression to work towards as well, which was a big thing for me. Didn't really feel like I had any progression to go towards, but now we do. We've also got some upcoming features here. So stocking cart, I'm not sure if that means the shopping cart, then the customers will use that, or if that's a cart for us and we can go into our storeroom, grab a few boxes off our shelves in there and come out with a cart. So we don't need to come backwards and forwards. We can just come out with a big thing and say if this was our supermarket going now, we could restock breadsticks here, and then we could also do these toasters over here off our one cart that we brought all our stuff through with. Not sure, but we'll find out eventually, hopefully. Cleaning, employees, delivery company contracts sounds interesting. So presumably we'll be able to get some cheaper contracts and things like that. So adds a bit of extra to the game. Exterior customization, which is kind of, we get a glimpse of that now. CCTV, character customization, dynamic weather, voice chat. I assume is for the multiplayer, not for us to talk to customers. Anyway, let's go to a new game. So the first thing you'll notice is our grocery store is now much smaller than it was a week or so ago. The car park has also been slightly redesigned. I'm not sure the reasons for this, whether some of the cars were crashing into each other or struggling with pathing, but they've got a longer thing to come down here now, in and out. Maybe that can be changed as well. Maybe we can expand that. But yeah, this is a lot smaller, so this is a much better beginner sort of area now. We only have one checkout as well, which we can move around, so we can put this wherever we want, which is good. The clock is up there. Now when we walk through here, we walk directly into our storage door here, which our delivery driver will come. We've only got one storage rack in here, but you can build your own storage room now. For some reason, the computer has reverted back to sort of a 1990s Windows. I'm not entirely sure, but I thought the other one was actually okay. I'm not sure why we've gone with this. First thing that caught my eye when I came onto here, though, apart from the look of it, was health inspections. So there are going to be health inspections coming as well. So presumably that means you are going to have to keep the store clean. Because when the health inspector comes, he'll probably either give you a fine or maybe even shut you down until you clean up a little bit. But we have store expansion now, which some of this is the storage shelving. So everything comes under the one tab. So we can buy storage shelving for in here now. We're limited as to what we can buy. But when you level up the store, which is nice because now we have store levels, you will be access to more of these things. The store size is also store level required as well as money, so that is good as well. Goes up to store size 10. I thought it went slightly more than that before, but yeah, I mean, 10's fine. I mean, it depends how big each space is, I suppose, but 10 store sizes is plenty. But to get store level, it doesn't seem to work on XP, it works on money. So there is a reason to earn money, because you need store level. So, for instance, store level 2 is $1,000. So we need to earn $1,000 before we can get store level 2. Then, when you've got store level 2, if I wanted to get store size 2, well, I need to get store level 3. So I'd need to do both of these. So that's $3,000 before I can then spend a further $1,500 on getting a slightly bigger store. So there's plenty to work towards, and you have, like I say, a reason to earn money. And all of these things cost money as well. Inventory, I still have no idea what is going to go in there. Customization, we now can change the store name as well outside. So I'm going to call it The Last Resort, which is what we called our supermarket simulator name as well. So we'll have that, Last Resort. We can change the wallpaper in here, but unfortunately you have to be store level 4 to do so, and it costs quite a lot of money as well. So we're going to stay with the blue. And exterior is coming soon, so presumably we can change the brickwork and the whole look of the outside of the store as well, which is good. Deliveries, I imagine this is the delivery contracts, and bank, presumably loans, etc. So all that looks pretty good right now. We can order our goods, which is what we need to do at the moment. So presumably this works in a similar fashion to it did in the previous build. So we've only got $100. Let's buy some flour. We'll buy some rice. We'll buy some of those. I think everything we have access to seems to be at the top now, yeah. So before it was a little bit split all over the place as well in the previous build of this game. So everything we have is here. So we might as well just probably buy one of everything. If we can afford... It looks like we can afford that. So we'll just buy one of everything. So we'll order that. Queue to leave. Let's see if the delivery van still comes. Because he supposedly acts different now, according to the patch notes. He speeds in. Interestingly, goes down there. He used to drive down there. Does he still open the door? Yes, he does. Okay, so he doesn't reverse in anymore. So that was one of the things I actually quite liked about the previous build of the game, was the fact he reversed into the doors, so you could just grab it from here and put it on your shelves. He now waits outside. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I would prefer him to reverse in. Whether that's because the store is not as big as it once was, and he doesn't... I mean, there's plenty of room to swing it round here, but maybe as you get bigger, he'll swing it round and reverse in. I'm not entirely sure. He seems to have a lot of other stuff in the back of his wagon as well. Are you moonlighting? He seems to be doing other jobs as well. Yeah, a little bit disappointing, actually, that we have to do this little walk outside. I preferred it as it was before, where he would back in and, you know, literally we could just grab, bang, bang, bang. That would be much better, but we'll see what happens with that. Thank you anyway, though. Is he just going to leave? Yes, he is. Off he goes. Okay, let's get some of this stuff on. We've only got the one shelf, which is fine. I think we'll have to take this outside and put that in here. Can't throw here. Where do you put this then? Do I just have to stand and take shots at this, or... There we go. A nice place in bin button would be nice, rather than having to play basketball with all of your stuff. In fact, I might. Can you just put this back on the shelf? Might just do that for now. Be nice if you could, when you buy new things, if you could just sort of refill that crate. So if you come in with one, it just replaces that crate automatically. That wouldn't be too bad. Now, I was informed before that you could change the prices on the computer, because I didn't know that in the first build of this game. I was, because there were no price tickets, so I didn't know how to change the prices. I believe that's still the case. So can we now change our prices here somewhere? Not entirely sure. If you can, it is not obvious that you can change your prices here. This is just our buying menu. So, yeah, I have no idea how you actually do that anymore. Aha, here we go. It is in here. So, we can change our prices. So, everything's basically at retail price anyway. But we could try a little bit more, couldn't we? So, $2.49, we'll try $2.60. I don't know how far you can push it. So, $5.99, we'll try $6.99 and see how that goes. See if they even bother complaining. $3.49, we'll go with $3.89. $2.99. We'll leave that one as it is. Bean soup we'll leave as it is as well. We'll change the rice to Nice even 3. We'll see what happens with those. Right, let's open up and see if it's any different with customers coming in than as it was before. I do wish the
Store
clock
is open.
would, a bit like Supermarket Simulator, would stop at the beginning of a day. Because opening your store at, you know, after 4 p.m. is kind of weird. Okay. Everybody's coming in nicely. See if the AI act any differently then to they did last week. When he comes, do they grab any items? They kind of grab items now. So the items come off the shelf into their hand now. So that was good. Before they were just kind of wafting their hand at it and it would just arrive there.
Today.
Hello, sir. Just those today? Okay. Let me put them through for you.
This one's on my list.
What have we got here then? So we want to give you 95 cents change. Still can't...
Oh, this one's on my list. This one's on my list.
I still can't see that though as I'm looking down. I much prefer if it told you what change I'd already given, because I often lose count. It could just be a me problem. But it'd be nice if you could see how much change you've actually given.
This is just appreciate the quick checkout. Just what I was after.
They also have 70. Come on, $70. 2, 3, and 93.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Is it really?
Bye.
$2 and 42 cents. Yeah, they've got more voice lines apparently. The AI, so we might hear some new words from them.
Just these, thanks. Exactly what I need.
1387.
Thank you.
They are more polite though. We've not had one complaint yet. They're all just saying exactly what I need. No complaints over prices, so I don't know how much you can chuck them up. They've not said a word about prices. I've had nothing, no indications that there's a problem.
Bring these out.
So at the moment they're willing to pay a little bit more, which is nice. $11 and 42 cents.
I think I'll use my credit card.
Okay, sir, that's no problem. Put your credit card in here, please. $11.98. There you
Thanks
go.
for the quick service.
No luck today.
$39 for you. And 12 cents.
Just these. Thanks.
Stock levels. We're selling out of a few things. What are we giving you? 34. There's still quite a lot of customers coming in for a small store, I feel.
Goodbye. Just these, thanks.
'Cause I've got no time to kind of reorder anything because you have to go in the other room for that. And we're always on here. So unlike Supermarket Simulator where you have your computer nearby.
Goodbye.
Now I'm kind of stuck here. And I can't
get anywhere.
You see? Oh, I see. He's getting angry
Just these
because he couldn't
today.
find what he wanted.
Exactly what I need.
But he's got exactly what he needs, so that's good.
Thanks
I
for the
think
quick
what I'm going
service.
to
I'll use
do
my
is I'm going to
credit card.
close because we need to get some more stock in. So if I close, what happens?
Store is closed.
We've just got the customers here, hopefully.
Seem to find it.
So unfortunately, you have to close, I think, because there's no way I could do the deliveries as well as everything on here. 54. So has this
Thanks.
game
Just these,
improved, do we
thanks.
think? I think it has a little bit. Still think there's more, obviously, but we're still at early stages. But I preferred the way they were talking to me there. They weren't constantly complaining. There was no issues like that. I like the fact that they are now picking products up off the shelves rather than just teleporting them. I like the fact we've got a smaller store, but I still feel that was too many customers to deal with what we have on the shelves. I think we need to basically order everything, don't we? So let's just test the theory of whether when you buy products again, you can just put them straight in those carts. I bet you can't, but we will see. At least he still does nighttime deliveries. Alright, let's see if... Can we just replace these? No. So you definitely have to throw them all away, which is a little bit annoying. It's no different to sort of Supermarket Simulator, but a little bit annoying. Or if the bin was maybe out the back here would be good. Maybe that would be an improvement if the bin was out the back rather than the front. I'll throw them away at a different time, it's fine. They can just live there for now. At least they're not any customers' way. Okay, let's reopen and serve a few more.
Store is open.
So have we noticed many of the new features then? So the new features were added shelf store equipment placement. Well, yeah, I've not tested it, but seems pretty straightforward. Basically place it anywhere you want. I assume you can do the same thing with this. Can indeed. It doesn't matter if it has stuff on it either, so all of that works quite nicely. Store level progression we kind of had a look at. Store size progression. We haven't done any of it, but we've seen it. It's added fruit and vegetables, which we can't get yet because of our store level. Warnings, more items, more customer lines. Have we heard more customer lines?
Just these. Thanks.
Maybe the odd one or two. Maybe the odd one or two. They're a lot more polite, so I do like that.
Thanks.
And it obviously has been redesigned. The computer was redesigned, as we found out. Still don't know why it's sort of running somewhere between Windows 95 and 98. I'm not entirely sure why that's happened, but I do like the fact that they've listened to what people were saying, and they've decided to have another go and redesigned part of the game. I thought he was coming straight through the window then. I thought we were going to get ram raided. But I've seen some improvements in the last week, so fair play. There have been improvements in the last week. We will see if those improvements continue. And whether this can be like a true rival to Supermarket Simulator, or just played alongside Supermarket Simulator, or just, you know, a standalone good simulator of its own. We will find out as time goes on. Is it there yet? No. Has it progressed since last week? Yes.
Ring these up.
Do I feel that I have a reason to earn money now? Yes, I do. I think it'll take a little while to, you know, we're at $265, so you're going to have to play for a few, well, I say you're going to have to play for a few in-game days. Because you can open 24 hours, that's not entirely the case, but
thanks.
it's going to take you a little while to build up your money to get the store level, because you have to get the store level before then you can progress anything else. So 82 and 2.
Goodbye.
The customer flow here is much better. Is this because it's nighttime? This is better. I have more time. I don't feel like there's like a whole group of people and I'm having to rush through everything. I can keep an eye on stock. This is better. Don't know what was happening at the beginning. Whether that was because it was daytime, and if you open in the day you get more customers.
This'll just what I was
I'm not
after.
entirely sure.
Nice.
But this is better. For this size of store,
Let's get these scanned.
this amount of customers is better. Because I've got time to give my change.
I'll be on my
Just
way.
this today.
Exactly
Okay.
what I was looking for.
She's different. I didn't hear any Russian people last time.
Let's get these scanned.
$40 and 12 cents. Thank you. So yeah, there are differences. I think the fact that they've done that in a week and have redesigned a lot of stuff, taken on board what a lot of people were saying, I think is a very, very good sign as well from any developer. That they listen to their audience is always a good sign. I think there's something here, like I say, something to work towards now, which is good. The general theme of the game, running a supermarket, kind of takes care of itself anyway. So adding those things is a definite improvement. We will see how much further the game goes. I'm going to
Store is closed.
close while I have a look at this sunset and end the video. So yeah, I think it's improved since last week. I still think there's some improvements that could be made. But I think they are coming, so that's fine. And as long as they carry on with their roadmap, I'd be pretty happy. I'll probably come back and give this another look in a month or so and see if it's changed. But until then, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.